Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asrofil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in amma ba'du. Allahumma shalli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad. Welcome to English class. So this semester, I'm going to be your lecturer for this course. Since this is actually one of the requirements of the subject from the faculty, therefore I hope that we are going to have a good collaborations throughout the final semester later on. So today, actually, we are going to have several agenda. First of all, we're going to talk about introductions, and the second one, I'm going to explain a little bit about the course outline, and the third one is the grouping, and number 4 is finding the topics. We start to make the activities and to do some of the project, and the last one is presenting the topic that you have already discussed in your group. Without any further ado, let's start with the introductions. Okay, so this is about me. We're going to have contact, and then we are going to have lots of communications, whether online or offline. So therefore, I hope that you have already remembered my name and my email and my phone number, and you may call me Miss Ning or Miss Ningsi. And the next agenda is actually I'm going to talk about the course outline or RPS. For the course outline, I would like to remind you that the curriculum that we are employed today is actually outcome-based curriculum. So it means that every single subject or course that you take every semester must have a product, yeah, or outcome that we as the lecturers and also public, yeah, can read and can take advantage of the product that you have already produced during the process of teaching and learning in one semester. Therefore, for this semester, you will have final project to build scientific articles under your own major. So now we come up to the groupings. Actually, grouping is very crucial for the semester because you're going to work in a group, and then every single person in the group will have certain types of the responsibility, and if one of the people in the group did not do their responsibility, it's going to make a big problems and has a great impact for the whole of the group members. Therefore, I hope that you listen how you gonna take part to the group itself. So I have already divided you into several groups. Most of the class has 7 to 8 groups, but then every single group will have around 4 persons. So please pay attention to your role in that group. Whether you are going to be the first person in the group, second persons, third persons, or fourth persons, because every single person in the group will have different job, different responsibility. For example, for the first persons in the group will have introduction and conclusions. Yeah, so introduction and conclusions will be written down and presented by the first person in the group. And then the second one will talk about the review of related literature. So during the whole of the semester and the process of making the review of related literature in the article, you are going to be in charge to present this part as well as to make the conclusions of the review of literature and put it into your articles. And for the third persons, your job, you're going to present and also going to write the articles, which is the methods and also the finding. And the last persons, you will work on the results, yeah, and somehow the result will be the same with the finding. You can collaborate each other, and also of course the discussions. So make sure you know which parts of the persons that you are going to take into these assignments during this whole semester. And things that you have to know for some of the students who has a group which is 5 persons in the group, so they will just divide person 4 tasks into only result only, and that person 5 will take on the discussion only. And next, yeah, for the whole semester, you're going to write minimum only 3 pages. So the article that you're going to produce, that will be around 12 pages, yeah, minus the list of the references. But if you want to write more than 3 pages, that is more than enough for one semester. And I hope this is not going to burden you, since this is very, very simple. And then we're going to do the process of making the draft of these articles every single day, step by step, in each meetings. And after that, we're going to start to work. Yeah, first of all, today you're going to have a discussion related to finding topics. Yeah, so as the students of your own major, for example, you are majoring in social science, or you're majoring in biology, or you're majoring in mathematics, so the topic is under your own major. So I'm not going to ask you related to English teaching or English learning, but it is going to be about any topics that you are interested to discuss under the umbrella of your own major. And don't forget to take the part in the group. Since you are 4 persons in groups, make sure there is a president or the chairman, yeah, an administrator, secretary, or treasurer. And then, what other thing that you need to do? So now, I hope that you are making small group discussions on your WhatsApp group, consists of 4 persons of your group members. And after that, after you open the discussion form in the WhatsApp group, for each of the group, only the small group will, but the members is only 4 persons. You can invite me anytime you need, but I'm going to walk away after you have already got a discussion with me. So what you're gonna do on your group, first of all, you must discuss and decide your topic. Yeah. So before that, I would like to mention that the form of the topic is actually only word or phrase. Make sure you do not mix up the form of the topic. Do not make the topic in form of the sentence or even in form of the paragraph. It's a big problem later on. Therefore, make sure that you recognize the form of the topic itself in form of word or phrase, and you know the characteristic of the topic. The topic is not too general and not too specific. Yeah? After you discuss the topic with your group members, you need to discuss which kinds of the topic that you're going to develop for your future research article. And if you're still in doubt of that, you can go to the Google, and after that you type it, the most advanced subject issues in biology or informatics, information system issues, or even social science issues subject in research. So there will be several informations that you can find in this website related to the issues or the most recent issues related to your own major. And after you find out, and then you decide which one that's gonna be your topic of your research, make sure that you have already known about that issue a little bit. For example, you can recall your memory whether you have already learned this issue from the previous classes in the previous semester, for example. So do not choose a topic that you extremely do not know anything about it, but make sure that you have known about that a little bit. And after you check and recheck whether that kind of topic is existed in Google, you have to also check to the Google Scholar, and then you can copy the topic, or you formulate the title first, and then after that you can go to the Google Scholar to find out whether that issues has several importance or good articles that support or related to that kind of topic. And make sure that you also find books related to your title. And after that, after you have already seen that kind of the title that you chose is potential and has several types of the sources, then after that you have to formulate your title well. And there's a little bit differences between the title and also the topic, because the title usually more specific and has a variable that you're going to work on. And after that, you can go to the Google Scholar to figure out the most appropriate topic once again. And after that, you formulate the title of your project. After you formulate the title of your project, you also need to find out why the reason why that kind of issue is worth to be conducted, is worth to be studied. And then after you figure out the reasons, then after that you can go back to your title and formulate your research purpose. And this is for the personal assignments. Every person must make at least one page of the slides of PowerPoint. The person number one will present the topic and formulation of the title, and the second one will present the rationale or reasons why you choose this topic as your title, for example. And then the third person will present the articles and book related to your topics, and the fourth person will present the purpose of the study. And here are the way for you to use spoken language presentations related to what you have done in the previous part, that you have already found the topic as well as the title. This is the way for you to give the presentation, because since this is a language class, of course everybody has to speak, everybody has to produce language in form of spoken language or written language. For students in the group 1, for example, which is the person number 1, you can use this kind of term, or if you are creative enough to add some more, or you would like to have innovations, it would be very welcome. So good morning, my name is Andy, for example. Today I will present the topic of our future project. The topic is blah 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 blah. Based on this topic, we formulate the title of our project, and this is the formulation of our title. So the first persons would like to be assigned to have a presentation, very short presentation, 1 until 2 minutes only, but you are mentioning something that you have already discussed in your group before. And for the second person, you will talk about the rationale or the reason why you choose that title. For the person number 3, you focus on the literature review related to the topic, and the person number 5, you will arrange the purpose of the research itself. And this is the example of the PowerPoints that you are going to prepare. For person number 1, it's just like this, as simple like this, the effect of climate change to Rafflesia, for example. And after that, you formulate the title, the effect of Rafflesia habitat conservation to avoid extinction and its implication. For example, like this, if you're majoring in biology, I think you are related to this kind of issues. And then for the rationale, why you choose this topic, for example, active persons of Rafflesia species face a severe risk of extinctions, and then lack of protections at local, national, and international level means that the remaining population under critical threat. And number 4, research purpose and urgent actions, and these remarkable flowers building the place for them to live is just very something. So this is what you have to do. For the person number 3, you need to have the review of literature by finding some of the articles that related to the topic. For example, you have to take the screenshots of the article and also copy the link, because we're going to go back to these issues later on. At least 5, and maximum it's up to you. As well as the book, you need to do the same thing. You need to mention what books that you are going to take, and then with which author that you are going to prepare as the review of literature of this topic. And then after that, this is the example of PowerPoints of person number 4 when they talk about the objective of the study. So make it very simple. The objective of the study is to find out the effect of rafflesia habitat conservation in order to avoid extension and implication. So you must derive this objective or these goals from your title. Make sure that you refer to your title first. Okay, I think that's all my explanations. If you have any questions, that will be in my contact persons or through email or WhatsApp group. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.